children, this is our new class of computer. So last class we completed our first chapter, right? So here now we are going to learn our second chapter. Its name is Functions and Manipulation in Excel. So second chapter, Functions and Manipulations in Excel. Then, have you heard about Excel? Yes, you all know what is an Excel, Microsoft Excel. Because in your previous class, you already studied how to enter numbers in an Excel, how to enter formulas in an Excel, right? So, here we are going to learn about a special functions. So, today we are going to learn about functions. Then, why we use functions? To get quick result or to handle large volume of data. There is some special functions already inbuilt in MS Excel. So here we are going to discuss about functions. So our topic is function. Function. So what is our topic? Functions. Functions means it's already inbuilt in Microsoft Excel, right? Then why we use functions? To get access, quick result, and also to handle large volume of data. These are the reasons for using functions. Then definition of function. What is the definition of function? Function is a special pre-written instruction and formulas and that accept values as input, and then it return values in cell which they have been typed. Okay, so definition of function is functions are functions. So functions are special. Functions are special pre-written instruction and formulas. Pre-written instructions and formulas. Instruction and formulas. That accept values as input. That accept values as input and return values in the cell in which they have been typed. So here functions means what? Special pre-written instructions and formulas. Then formula means what? Equations. For example, what is the equation of finding area of a rectangle? We know area is equal to L into B, right? This is the equation for finding area of a rectangle, right? So that is a formula or an equation. So here functions are equations or special written formulas and instruction. Instruction means what? Computer telling computer what to do. That is the instruction. So functions are special pre-written instructions and formulas. That means, and it accepts values as input. It accepts values as input. Let me take an example. Function means sum. For example, sum is a function. Then here sum is a function and it do the operation for calculating or adding numbers, right? So sum means adding two numbers. For example, 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. That means here 5 and 2 are the input values. So we already know in the definition it accepts input as values, right? right? So input here means 5 and 2 are input. Then it will get a result and in the cell which they have been typed. For example, we know in spreadsheet there are some cells. For example, A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3. Here this is called a cell and the address of this cell is A1 and this is B1 and C1, D1, right? So which cell you have been typed, in that cell you get the result. So what is a function? Functions are special pre-written instruction and formula and that it accept input as values and also return the result in the cell which they have been typed. Right? And then next, syntax of a function. So next part is syntax of a function. Syntax. Syntax means what? How to enter function in a cell. So there is some rules that is known as syntax. The function syntax is all functions have a purpose. For example, sum is a function. It is used for calculating addition. And then average is a function which is used for calculating average of numbers. And there are also many another functions that is used for a particular purposes. Right? Here, now let's think what is the syntax of a function. First of all, let me tell you, a function starts with an equal to symbol. Every function starts with an equal to symbol. And after that, there is a function name. Equal to symbol, then function name, and then here there is a bracket, an open bracket and closed bracket. It contains arguments. Contain what? Arguments. So what is the syntax of a function? First, all functions begin with an equal to symbol and then a function name and then arguments. And you must put right arguments within the bracket. So here is an open bracket and closed bracket. And we call this bracket as parenthesis. Open parenthesis and closed parenthesis. So what is the syntax of a function? A function starts with an equal to symbol and it's followed by a function name and then arguments which is placed within the bracket. Okay, let me take an example. So calculation of finding sum. Sum, then arguments 2, 3. Here we know function start with an equal to symbol. So first write an equal to symbol. Then here function name is sum. What's the function name here? Sum. And the argument values are 2, 3. That means the input values 2 and 3. Here this function syntax indicates we have to find out the addition of 2 and 3. So what it represents? It represents the addition of two values, that is 2 and 3. So all of you understand? Here every function starts with an equal to symbol and then there is a function name. Here function name is sum. Sum is used for calculating addition and then in the arguments is put inside the bracket. There is an open bracket and it is known as open parenthesis and a closed bracket. Within the bracket then we can put the values or input values, right? So here the input values is 2 and 3. So this indicates that we can calculate the addition of 2 and 3 using the equation equal sum and within the arguments you have to put which value you can add. 2, 3, right? So what is the result? The result is, so here input values means what are they? 2, 3 are the input values. Function name what? Function name is sum. And what is the output? Output here is 5. So output here is 5. So function name, arguments. Here example sum is the function name and arguments contain two values 2 and 3. Right? So all of you understand what is a function? Function is a special pre-written instructions and formulas. Instructions and formulas that accept values as input and return the values in the cell. Right? Okay, for another example, let's take finding the average. So, equal to symbol, first we have to write equal to symbol, and then function name here is average, and then you can put the values inside the bracket. For example, 2, 3, 5. Yes. So here function name is what? Average, and the arguments is 2, 3, 5. That means input. You can calculate the average. 2 plus 3 plus 5 by 3. So 2 plus 3. How to calculate average? By 3. Right? So 3 plus 2 5. 5 plus 5 10. 10 by 3. 10 by 3 means 3 point something. Right? So here is the result. And then, so now functions, example, sum and average. The next is arguments are of two types. Arguments are of two types. First one, constants and cell or range. So first type of argument is constant, and second type of argument is cell or range. So there are two types of arguments, a constant and a cell or range. Constant means simply the values. For example, in our previous example, we can see that equal to sum 2, 3. Right? So the arguments here is known as constants. Constant means the values. The number cannot change. That is constant. So here 2, 3 are the type of constant arguments. Then what is cell or range? For example, here is the spreadsheet or Excel. A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take 5, 6, 7, 8. And here the address here is A1, B1, C1, D1. We can put range in arguments. That means that is the cell or range. So cell or range means we can put the range as arguments. For example, A1 to D1. So there are two types of arguments. First type of argument is constants. Constant means the values which can be put inside the arguments, that is 2, 3. Example. The second type is cell or range. We can put the range of cells instead of writing numbers. Here we can write A1 to D1. So A1 value is 5, 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. We can calculate the sum of 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. Instead of entering that value in that arguments, we can write a range of that values. Okay, then there are the two types of arguments. Next is how to enter in a function. So there are 3 steps how to enter in numbers or how to enter in a function. First step is all function begin with an equal to symbol. So first step is all function begin with an equal to symbol. And second step is parentheses are used to open and close the function. For example, here sum, let's take a comma b. So here or 1, 2. Here this is the open parenthesis and this is the closed parenthesis. So parentheses are used for opening and closing of the function sum. Okay. So first function is how to enter function. First step is all function begin with the equal to symbol. And second function, parentheses are used for opening and closing of the function sum or whatever the function you have to find. Then third one is Arguments is put inside within the bracket. Arguments is put inside within the bracket. So you have to put the values or the arguments. So these are the values or arguments. You can enter the values or arguments inside the brackets or inside the parentheses, right? And also you can remember that every argument is separated by using a comma. So we can add any other numbers using comma. For example, you have to, if you want to add many other numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. You can add many values as input using or separating using comma. Right? So first step, all functions begin with an equal to symbol. Second, parentheses are used for opening and closing of the function. And third one, arguments are given inside the parentheses. Then it is separated by using comma. Okay. Then next is function categories. So next portion is function categories. So function category means we know functions, special written instructions or formula, right? So functions can be categorized into 5. Functions are classified into 5 types. First one is text function. So first type of function is text function. And second type is mathematical function. Mathematical function. And third is statistical function. Statistical function. And fourth is date and time. Date and time function. And fifth is logical function. So what are the 5 categories of function? First one, text function, mathematical function, statistical function, date and time, and finally logical function. So these are the 5 types of functions. So let me discuss one by one. So first function is what? Text function. Okay. First function is text functions. Yes. So text function means it's a function. It is used to handling textual data. So text function is used to manage the text data. Text data means what? Characters or strings. What is known as strings? String means group of characters is known as string. Group of characters is known as strings. Characters means like A, B, C, D or any symbols, comma, etc. These are characters or space. These are the characters. And group of characters is known as string. And group of characters known as string. And here we can say that string is a word or a text. String is a word or a text. So textual function means these types of functions are used to manage text data like character data, string data. Okay, so text function is used to manage text data. Example, strings, characters, etc. Right? And in text function there are also many other functions. First one is concatenate. So first text function is, its name is concatenate. C-O-N-C-A-T-E-N-A-T. Concatenate. Then what do you mean by concatenate? Concatenation means joining multiple strings into one. Joining multiple strings into one. For example, Sachin is a word. Right? Sachin is a word. And another word is Tendulkar. So here the first word is Sachin and another word is Tendulkar. First word Sachin and second word is Tendulkar. We can join these two words into a single word. Then what is the output? Sachin Tendulkar. That means Sachin Tendulkar. That means there is no space in between Sachin and Tendulkar. It consists as a one word, one single word, right? For example, Sachin is the first word and Tendulkar is the second word. So we can joining multiple strings into a single word. So here Sachin Tendulkar. Another example. First word is my and another word is country. So first word is my and another word is, second word is country. So how to join this word? Using our function concatenate, and the result is my country. So finally the result is my country. So we can get the word in a single word, right? That means multiple words can be converted to a single word. Multiple strings can be converted to single word. For example, in any other words, we can join multiple strings into single string, right? Then let's see what is the function used in concatenation. First, starting with an equal to symbol, then function name here is concatenate, and then in arguments, and remember that each argument, that means here argument is a string, and string we can enter within the double quotes. That means here first word is my and arguments are separated using commas, comma, and the second word is country. Right? So here the function, how to write a function using concatenate. First put an equal to symbol and then the function is concatenate. After that in the arguments our first word is write within an inverted comma or double quotes. Here first word is my and we can write within the double quotes and then it is separated using a comma. Then second word is country. Country we can write within the quotes, that means double quotes. And first word is my and second word is country. So finally the result is my country. Right? So another example we can write here. Jesus Christ. So what will be the result? Our result is Jesus Christ. Right? So this is our first function, concatenate. Then second function is length. Length is L-E-N, length. L. Second function is L-E-N. And here the term L-E-N is used for finding the length of a string. So what is the use of L-E-N? L-E-N is used for finding the length. Finding the length of a string. Then how to find a string length? For example, the string name is country. Then what is the length of the string country? Simply we can count the letters in that word. For example, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many letters in country? 7 letters. And there is a thing that we can also count if there is any spaces. For example, the word is like this. C-O-U, then there is a space in between them and then N-T-R-Y. So how many letters in these words or this string? 1, 2, 3 and we can also count space. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is the result? 8. So L is length. You can use it to finding the length of a string and also including spaces. And let's see what is the syntax for finding length. Simple, just first put an equal to symbol, then function name here is L-E-N and within the bracket you can write the string in double quotes. For example, country. So output is COUNTR. How many letters in country? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so output is 7. That means the length of string country is 7. Then next function is lower. So what is the next function? LOWER. Lower means if you write the string in a capital letter or uppercase letter, and this function convert to lowercase or small letter. Right? Lower function is used to return the lower characters. For example, if we write the string in capital letter, APPLE. So all the letters are in capital letter or uppercase letters, right? So here the lower function can convert the uppercase letters into lowercase letters. For example, the output is APPLE. So if you want to convert the capital letter to small letter, you can use the function lower. Right? So let's see how to write this function. First, just put an equal to symbol. Then our function name is lower. And within the bracket, you can put the value. Put the text. For example, here, apple. And what is the result? The result is small letter apple. Okay, so lower means here is the lower function which is used to convert our uppercase letters into lowercase letters. Okay, then next is uppercase. So next function is fourth upper. This is just opposite to the lower. Then what is that? Here we can write the input as lowercase letters, and this function will convert into uppercase letters. For example, if we write apple in lowercase letters, it convert into uppercase A P P L E. Okay, so what's the function syntax? First, just write an equal to symbol. Then function name here is upper, and then within the argument you can write the string. Here the string is lowercase is the input A P P L E. So what is the final result? Okay, so here uppercase is we can put lowercase letters and then it convert into uppercase. For example, if we put the word in lowercase letters apple and it converted to uppercase letter, capital letter APPLE. Then next function is write. Next function is what? Write. Write means if you write the strings and it will return the characters from right side. It will return the characters from right side. For example, and there is a thing that let me write the syntax, and after that I explain. So first, just put an equal to symbol, and the function name is write. So then next, text comma n. Right? Text comma n. Here n means the number of letters in the output. That means the number of letters I want to display in the output. For example, just count 3. And text means the text you are entering as input. For example, the text here is country. So here the example, write of country, comma 3. Here this indicates that we can country. Here let me explain. Here is our input word country, right? Here is our input word country. COUNTERY is the string we have to enter as input. Okay. Then next is I want the output letters of 3. I want 3 letters in the output. So here it starts from right side and then counting 1, 2, 3. For example, it starts from here, right side. Here is the right side and here is the left side. And it starts from the right side and then take 3 letters from the input. For example, here it starts from right side and 1, 2, 3 and take the 3 letters. So our output is TRY. So right means taking the letters from right side and then take the output. Hard and then N means the number of letters you want in the output. And here text means your input string. Another example, let me take flower. So here is the input flower. And I want flower. So flower. Here is the string and comma 5. Okay. So in output, I want 5 letters and then the result is, and it is taken from the right side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So output is lower. Okay. So what are the functions we studied today? Concatenate, len for length, lower, upper and right side. Then we will continue our next class.